Yeah! My name is Michael DeLue. Today is Friday, April 22nd, episode 95 of Pull Up the Tape. I repeat, episode 95 of Pull Up the Tape. Skirt. All right, with that being said, I'm going to just get right into the politics. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. When you hear, watch, listen to this, whatever the case may be, hope you guys flourish with everything you guys have going on in your day. Blase, blase, blase. All right, with that being said, I'm going to just get right into it. Okay, so yesterday provided some very, very amazing takes, amazing basketball, amazing clips, all of the above. The Memphis Grizzlies, who remember, John Moran said at the beginning of the series, before the series even started, they wanted all the smoke. They want all the smoke with everyone that comes in their way. The Memphis Grizzlies beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 104-95. And the story of the game, it's obviously the fact that Memphis was able to come back from being down. The most they were down by is 26 points. In the first half, they were down by 21 points. The end of the third quarter, they were down by 23 points, 20-something points. They were down by 20-something points the majority of the game, okay? And I got to give credit to where credit is due. And shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies because yesterday they showed toughness, resolve, heart, resiliency, teamwork. They showed it all. Excuse me for my stutter. Desmond Bane had 26 points, 7 of 15 from three. Brandon Clark had 20 points off the bench. John Morant was 5 of 18 from the field, didn't shoot effectively at all, but nevertheless, he still was able to put up a triple-double. He had 16 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. The Memphis Grizzlies ended the game on a 42-10 run. On a 42-10 run. And I feel like the biggest statement that the Memphis Grizzlies put out to everyone is, first of all, they're not going to back down from anyone. They're going to continue fighting for 48 minutes. They're going to fight until the whistle blows up. And then most importantly, which I feel like they've already proved over the course of this series, is even when John Morant is struggling offensively, we can still compete with anyone and win games. And that's exactly what they did. John Morant, like I just said, he was 5 of 18 from the field. 5 of 18 from the field. But regardless of that, that's why I love John Morant, is even if he's not putting the ball in the hoop, he's still gonna compete on the boards, and he's still gonna find his teammates for easy buckets and transition buckets, and that's exactly what he did. That's how you get 10 assists. That's how you get 10 rebounds from the guard spot. John Morant's not the biggest dude on the court, by far not the biggest dude on the court, but every game he plays, he damn near makes the biggest impact of the game. Now, to the fucking Minnesota Timberwolves. The fucking Minnesota Timberwolves. I have never, ever in my life seen some shit like I seen yesterday. Chris Finch, who, for those of you guys who don't know, Chris Finch is the head coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What the fuck was that? Look, let me tell you something. Chris Finch, the Memphis Grizzlies went on a 21-0 run. A 21-0 run. I repeat, a 21-0 run. And he's the head coach of a professional basketball team, and he doesn't even think to call. Bro, a nigga can't go a 10-0 run on me in 2K and I don't call a timeout. This dude allowed another team, the opposing team, to go on a 21-0 run in a playoff game before he called the timeout. 21-0. So you didn't think anything of it at 10? Not even 15? But at 21? I'm not even gonna lie. That this might be the worst coach game I've ever seen in my life. Bonehead mistakes from him the entire second half. Bonehead mistakes from him the entire second. It just made no fucking sense. And I typically do not usually get on coaches, but when you have a young team like what the Minnesota Timberwolves have, a lot of like stuff like this falls on the coach. There's no veteran on the floor. And the closest thing to a veteran on the floor that they have is Karl-Anthony Towns. And I don't even know what to say about this dude. Karl-Anthony Towns. So let me tell y'all something. Karl-Anthony Towns is a former number 1 overall pick. He already has an All-NBA selection under his belt. He's probably going to get his second one this year. He's a max contract player. But this dude, not only does he play like he's fucking blind, he picks up the dumbest fouls ever. In game two, this dude only shot the ball 7 times. In game 3, oh my God, you would think, oh my God, you know what? After not being aggressive in game 2 and his team getting ran out the gym, that he would, you know what? I got to come harder this game. I got to come correct. I got to be more assertive on offense. I have to establish my dominance. I have to show I'm a nigga. This dude comes out and shoots the ball 4 fucking times. 4 fucking you literally cannot make this shit up. Like that, when you look at the box score, you're like, Karl-Anthony Towns only shot the ball 4 times. 4 times. And then you look like, did he get hurt? No, he didn't get fucking hurt. The nigga just kept picking up dumbass fouls over and over. Like, some of the fouls that he just commits are the most egregious shit I've ever seen in my life. And to think that he's supposed to be the best player on the team is fucking crazy. Then in the post game, he gets asked about the fact that he only shot 4 shots. Instead of answering the question like, I don't know, a mature player would do, this nigga says, next question. You can obviously, look, this sensitive ass nigga gets asked about his shot selection. The sensitive ass nigga goes, next question. Oh, bro, it wasn't even a rude question. It wasn't a dumb question. It wasn't nothing that he should feel away about. His sensitive ass gonna say, next question. Nigga, the next question would have been like, nigga. Bro, my next question would have been like, nigga, why the fuck did you only shoot the ball 4 times? What? You gonna answer this question today because we need to know. 4 shot attempts? Are you serious? You are a max contract player and you shot the ball 4 times in the whole game? That doesn't make sense. That literally does not make sense. The nigga was just so fucking. The nigga was. I'm not even gonna lie. That nigga had that shit on. He had a Louis Vuitton jacket, whatever, bust down on his wrist. It just seemed like the nigga put more effort into picking out. Bro, Karl-Anthony Towns put more effort into picking out his fucking outfit than playing in the fucking game yesterday. How the fuck do you only have 4 fucking attempts in a playoff game? You are a max contract, bro. The Minnesota Timberwolves are a fucking embarrassment. Karl-Anthony Towns is soft as fuck. That nigga's soft as fuck. I repeat, Karl-Anthony Towns is soft as fuck. Like, that makes no sense. You are supposed to be the... And Patrick Beverley was jacking up shots like he was fucking Kyrie Irving. You guys want to know how many shot attempts Patrick Beverley averaged this regular season? 7. How many shots he took yesterday's game? 13. Nigga, you are not that. Why are you shooting that much? No, you are not that. You are not that. Please stop. I'm not going to get on Anthony Edwards because he's a young player. This is his first playoffs. Like, bro, the majority of this shit falls on Karl-Anthony Towns and Chris Finch. Simple. Man, if I was, bro, and I see this on first things first. No, I seen it on CBS Sports. Bro, not everybody is. I mean, clearly not everybody is Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and what I mean by that is a lot of players. I mean, if you look in the NBA represents the 1% of the best basketball players on the planet. Okay. And of that 1%, probably 10% of those players under the bright lights perform at their normal work rate or exceed that. Like guys like Michael Jordan, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? Guys who elevate themselves during the playoffs. Luka Doncic. Bro, Karl Anthony Towns is not one of them. I can firmly say Karl Anthony Towns is not one of those guys. He's not. Not at all. He's soft as fuck, inconsistent as fuck, and you cannot rely on him for anything. This dude, in the past 2 games, had 7 shot attempts and 4 shot attempts. I just don't know how. I don't know how that contributes to winning basketball. I just don't get it. I will not. I refuse to get it. It's hard for me to comprehend, and that is why the Minnesota Timberwolves are in the position they're in. They are a young team with talent, but they're just fucking stupid. But as stupid as let me tell y'all something. As embarrassing as the Minnesota Timberwolves were yesterday, it doesn't even compare. It doesn't even compare to how embarrassing the Utah Jazz are. The Utah fucking Jazz somehow found a way to continue to add upon all the embarrassing playoff moments they've achieved in the past 3 years. They somehow found to keep adding up, bro. Let me give credit to where credit is due. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Utah Jazz 126-113. 113. Jason Kidd is doing a phenomenal job. Y'all, Jason Kidd is playing without his best player, who happens to be the best point guard in the NBA, Luka Doncic, the All-NBA first team guard this season. And he has made no secret of what the Mavericks' game plan is. They're going to exploit the fact that Quinn Snyder refuses to take Rudy Gobert off the fucking court. They are going to jack up corner threes because Rudy Gobert is going to sit in the paint and he's gonna sit between the paint and the corner three. And whenever Donovan Mitchell or any of the fucking guards on the Utah Jazz gets beat off the fucking dribble because Lord knows they can't guard a fucking toaster, he's going to help over whoever's penetrating the defense is going to kick it out to Maxi Kleber or Davis Bertans, and they're just going to hit corner 3-point shots or Josh Green. That's what's going to happen. And they're going to split that's game plan number 1. Game plan number 2. They are going to spread the floor and attack Donovan Mitchell on the defensive end. Jason Kidd himself said, our game plan is to play 5 out, and we are going to attack whoever Donovan Mitchell is guarding. Hey, now disrespect. Jesus Christ. The disrespect. If I'm Donovan Mitchell, I'm like, you don't feel a way about hearing some shit like this? You don't feel a way? You are literally being called out in the national media for your defense. Jalen Brunson, once again, killing it. 31 points. The Dallas bench, killing it. 49, damn near 50. The Dallas Mavericks got 49. You round that up, that is 50 fucking points from their bench in a road game. Maxi Kleber, Davis Bertans, and Josh Green. Excellent performances from the 3 of you guys off the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie poured in 20 points. Now let me get to the Utah Jazz. Because, as I said before, the Utah Jazz are a fucking embarrassment. The Utah Jazz are a fucking embarrassment. The Utah Jazz are a fucking embarrassment. The Utah, like as I said in previous podcasts, the Utah Jazz are fraudulent. I'm Nigerian, so I know a thing or two about fraud, scamming, deceit, being deceitful. And that's what the Utah Jazz have been to their fan base for the past 5 years. Fraudulent, deceitful, and just fucking terrible and fucking embarrassment. In 2020, in the bubble, they blew a 3-1 lead to the Denver Nuggets. Donovan Mitchell famously says This will never happen again. The very next year, they blow a 2-0 lead to the Los Angeles Clippers. And after the series being tied up, Kawhi Leonard tears his ACL. And they proceed to lose the next 2 games without the Clippers having their best player. And now, a year later, in the 2022 playoffs, they are being thoroughly outplayed by a team without their All-NBA, without the best player on their team, who is not a mid-level player. He is one of the best players in the NBA. If somebody said Luka Doncic is the best player in the NBA, you wouldn't hear me say, nigga, what the fuck are you smoking? No. If that's what he believes, shit. I mean, I can see why he believes that. They are losing to a team without that. They don't need, bro. They are not built like a normal team. They don't have, Luka Doncic is by far the best player on their roster. They don't even have anything that even sniffs close to an all-star besides him. And for some odd reason, they are being outplayed by this team. Manhandled, thoroughly outplayed, out-executed, out everything. Utah is broken. Utah is a dumpster fire. And Utah is a fucking joke. Danny Ainge is the president of basketball operations. And for those of you guys who don't know who Danny Ainge is, Danny Ainge was the general manager for the Boston Celtics for the past, if I'm not mistaken, Danny Ainge has been the GM for the Celtics for like majority of the past 15 years. Now he is the director of basketball operations for the Utah Jazz. Danny Ainge was the guy who got Kyrie in the trade. Danny Ainge was the one who got Kevin Garnett. Danny Ainge is also the one who fucking robbed the Nets of the fucking majority of their 2010s draft assets by trading Paul Pierce and KG to the Brooklyn Nets, and that was a fucking shit show. And Danny Ainge made it obvious that if this doesn't work, if this doesn't work and they don't achieve any playoff success this playoff run, he's blowing this shit up. And what he judged as playoff success was them making it to the conference championships. They are looking like they won't even, bro. They're looking like they won't even make it out the first fucking round. And there's nothing wrong with making it out the first round. They're not going to make it out to the first round to a team that doesn't have their best player on the fucking court. That is fucking atrocious. And he's going to blow it up. If they don't beat the Dallas Mavericks without Luka Doncic, which I personally don't think they will, because after watching what I've seen, as long as Rudy Gobert continues to play on the fucking floor, they're going to lose games. Look, Rudy Gobert is, bro, I have faithfully said I think Rudy Gobert is garbage. He has the fucking speed of bro, can y'all imagine what Rudy Gobert's 40 time is? Can y'all imagine what Rudy Gobert's 40 time is? Can anyone? That's just probably like 7 fucking seconds. Rudy Gobert is trash. If they don't beat the Dallas Mavericks, they need to trade Rudy Gobert's trash ass, trade Donovan Mitchell because he clearly does not want to be there. They need to trade Mike Conley, and they need to fire Quinn Snyder. Simple. There's no other way to sugarcoat it. It is what it is. It is what it is, because after what I saw yesterday, nope, it's not going to cut it. It is not going to cut it. I just don't understand why Quinn Snyder continues to play Rudy Gobert. That shit don't make no sense. I just want him to know, because that's what cost them the series last year in Game 6, because Terrence Mann hit like fucking 10 threes. And that's what's going to cost them again this series. And with that being said, that's going to wrap up episode 95 of Pull Up the Tape. Man, 95 fucking episodes. To think where I first started to where I am now, incredible. And with that being said, you already know how I'll be rocking. Hey, long live my brother. Long live Kobe. Long live Gigi. Rest in peace, Pop. Whoa. Feel me? Long live Mac Miller. Long live Nip. Hey, free Pooh Shiesty. Free Chef G. I'm out this bitch.